Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to Info 702. My name is Chirag and my partner Kushal. Today we are going to perform one hack which name is how to decompile exe file using Ghidra software. For this particular hack we are using exe file. The file name is info702.exe. First of all, I will tell you about the Ghidra. Ghidra is the free open source reverse engineering framework which is developed by NSA, National Security Agency of the United States. Ghidra is launched on 2017, but is still not available until 2019. NSA, National Security Agency, use Ghidra for such a malware to which is the dangerous for our system. So we can get the plan and action to fight against this malware. Now my partner Krishal will overview the hack.
These are the few you can say useful console item like program tree which can be used to like the dot text, where dot text will represent the location from where the source code starts. Then there is a symbol tree which includes imports, which is an entry point of a source for an code. And then there is a data type which can be used to locate, organize, or give a name to a data type by giving, or you can say you can add data types also like string, integer, etc. And this is how the Ghidra will start first. Then we need to go to file. We will go to file, then you will see the option of two options, non-shared file project and shared project. You will select the non-shared project, then you will give the project directory location and the project name as cyber as we have given here. Then you will import the exe file from file and import file, and the file we will be importing is info702.exe. After selecting the file, you will get imports file summary which you have to select OK. From here we have after getting this, we have two options. Either we can double click on the exe file, or you can just drag the exe file to the dragon symbol so that the analyze option will start. You have to accept the analyze option first, and you will see the analyze option. As per your requirement you can select. As of now we will be using the default analyze option, and after few seconds you will see auto analyze summary. And after this my partner will further step will be given by my partner.
This is the in the inside of the Ghidra. There you can see that the program three steps: the program tree, the listing, and the decompile our exe file. First of all, in the program tree, we can import the export and expand this import folder, and we clearly see that the main CRT folder. Then if we will go on the listing folder, we can see that there is the main source code, and it will be decompiled in the decompile format. There we can see the exit code. When double click on that, you can find the integer if and else condition. If you can there is a decimal number, extra decimal number, there is a if condition, the password is right, then it will show the password is okay, and then if you write invalid password, it will be shows that invalid password. There is in the CMD location. Now I will perform the hack, and then my partner will explain what we learned from the hack and conclusion.
export the exe file in 4.70.exe. If you have to select yes, you will see the summary of the exe file. By
Sorry.
double clicking on the exe file, you will see it is not been analyzed. You need to select the analyze option, and as you have seen this, you have to select the default analyze option as of now. Then we have to, then it will take few seconds, as you can see. Yeah, okay. After that, you have to go to the symbol tree as shown here, into the export main function entry point. You can see the listing of you can see in the listing the decompile format of the exe. To the right side, need to find the exit code and double click on the main. Down. You will see the condition as it is shown. It is given in hexa value. You will first try this value and see whether it is accepting the password. First we input the info702.exe. First we'll try the hexadecimal value. It is accepting. Since it is not accepted, which means the value shown is not in an encrypted form. So first we need to convert that value into decimal format. Is shown unsigned decimal. And now again we can try. It has accepted the password, which means we are able to reverse engineer the exe file and get the password. And the lesson we have learned that we can use Ghidra reversing engineering to identify whether the exe file can be cracked or not, which can be used to add a malicious software if you are adding that exe file into another website. Then the second will be error correction, whether individual is available to make any correction. If the hacker is able to make any correction into an exe file, they can make the changes of their own. Then third one is identification presence of virus. The basic use the development of Ghidra was to identify the virus, and if we are able to find the virus, how can we find the solution for that malicious code. Then we can also use Ghidra to recover the lost source code. Then prevention, you can use code abbreviation, which basically converts, if the hacker is able to convert the source code into normal language, it won't be able to make the source code available directly into decompiler mode. So for hacker it will be very difficult. Then the second one, we can write the code in C++ language and use difficult compilers, so that it can be very difficult for the hacker to decompile it. And always check before downloading the exe file whether the exe file vulnerability is lost or not been lost. And by the conclusion, we can say that with the help of Ghidra tool, we can examine the high level programming code and decrypt the password in Ghidra. Thank you.
Questions, please. Gagandeep and Body. No questions?
No.
Very good. Jamin? No questions?
No questions, sir.
Good friend, very nice. Akash and Sibila.
How do you identify the presence of malicious code in the software?
We can use the reverse engineering WannaCry
WannaCry.
in the Ghidra, which can identify the malicious code and also and can be used to find the treatment. How can we prevent that malware?
Does that answer your question? You're a nice guy, that's fine. Okay, so I have a few questions for you guys.
Yes.
Firstly, good presentation, good planning. You had all the tick marks done, so that's a very good thing. Now, you mentioned about, can I get your lesson slide here, please? Yeah. So you're talking about identification of presence of viruses and malicious code in the software. Firstly, how will you know that you've used the C++ software and not maybe something else when you're using Ghidra? Here you have created your own code using C++ and maybe compiled it with what?
Keyword.
Linux? Sorry?
Keyword. Using keyword.
Keyword?
Password. No, not pass. We like program language.
How will you identify which programming language you're using? Okay, can you get Ghidra online on your laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were looking for the main function, right? And underscore main function. So there are certain languages that don't have underscore main. So if that's not there, how will you identify the whatever is this hex code? How will you find that? Yeah, Chirag?
We need to get a proper.
No, he's the guy who did the thing on the actual hack, right? So if you don't have a main, how will you decompile it? Okay. What was the password you had given here?
5274.
5274. Okay. So was that the hexadecimal value for that, or was it the alphanumeric
First
value?
of all, it will be showing hexadecimal, and then we have to convert into decimal.
So what in decimal?
Unsigned decimal.
Okay, so what is the equivalent of whatever number you've given there? You're copy pasting it from that and putting it into an exe file, right? You're putting hexadecimal there because the command source or the command prompt doesn't use hexa.
Yeah.
It uses alphanumeric or some other Unicode. So what exactly is it that you're putting there? What is that number? Did you use any kind of a hexa converter? This has a feature of hexa.
Inbuilt converter we use.
Yeah, it has inbuilt converter. Probably you can show that.
We have, first we have to locate where the exit line is.
Yeah.
As you can
So
see.
locate that?
Yes.
Okay.
It's showing where exactly the line is located
Right.
for this particular part.
Mhm.
Then we double click on the
Then we
decompiling
can.
file.
Then we have to just select
Right click on the
right click on it and we have to just
listening
convert option. We are able to see all the value we can use.
Okay, so what will be the hexadecimal equivalent of that?
0x1498.
So what did you enter there on the command?
First we enter the hexadecimal, pretending that it is a password,
Okay.
but it was not the original password. So we need to convert it into a decimal value.
Right. So this time here, when you were demonstrating it, you created the file, you created the password, you did everything. If I gave you a file, or one of us gave you a file, how long do you think it's going to take for you to convert that and give me the password?
It may depend on the program,
How-
the
how-
program,
how is the
lang-
programming language?
what is the program, how much you know about the program, and how well are you able to identify. So where exactly the password may be.
main file, main source code of that file.
You looking at the source code or the program?
If the program
From the source code, you have to find the particular part where you need to find the, you can say
Yes,
the, if an, you can say what they have given, the criteria for it, and on basis of that, we are able to find the password.
Okay, so Akash also mentioned about, if you have a virus or a malware, how exactly will you find out if there's a virus or a malware in this particular file? So if your particular file was on a USB drive and that USB drive had a virus, Will the main function not show up? It will still show up.
Yeah.
So how will you find a virus or a malware which is attached to this file?
I'm not going to that detail.
Well, you should have gone into that detail. That's the one of the lessons you have
Yes.
shown here is on the primary
Yes.
thing. Number 3 is that it tells you about
Yes.
viruses or malware.
Yes.
How? No idea? Fair enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.